Welcome to the Experience Annexed podcast. Life is full of experiences, and it's good you learn from the experience of others. In this podcast, we talk about how to energize yourself daily and how to remain resilient, fearless, hopeful, and more importantly, engage in those activities that will make you win at scale over the long haul. I'm Paul Uduk, the creator of Okna, online course creators community for newbies and advanced beginners with over 12,000 members. The title of today's episode is Global Influencer You. Global Influencer You. In 1997, Tom Peters wrote an article for the Fast Company. With the, with the title of the article was Brand You, in which he talked about the need for every American to adopt the Benjamin Franklin ethic of entrepreneurship. In short, he asked all Americans to embrace entrepreneurship. So, my question to you today, right now, is what are you doing to position yourself as a global influencer? Once again, I'm asking you, what are you doing to position yourself as a global influencer? In 1999, Tom Peters elaborated on the idea in his book, Brand You, 50 Ways to Transform Yourself from an Employee into a Brand that shouts distinction, commitment, and passion. So once again, I'm asking you, what are you doing to position yourself as a global influencer? If you believe you can't make it to the global influencer status just yet, why not go for a local influencer or a KPI, key person of influence? If you were asked to name the top global influencers, the following names would probably feature in your list: Tom Peters, Malcolm Gladwell, Daniel Pink, James Clear, Alex Homozy, Brendan Burchard, and Tony Robbins, to mention just 7. Peter Drucker was a legend and stands apart. Tom Peters too. How did they all get to become global influencers? What did they do differently? What sets the top apart is their IP, intellectual property. Through their IP, they have thousands, if not millions, of followers. IP is not only about books, but includes top rated podcasts, YouTube channels, blogs, signature programs, etc. However, all the influencers mentioned above started with just one book. Peter Drucker, according to Wikipedia, has written or authored 39 books, including 2 novels and an autobiography named The Adventures of a Bystander. Tom Peters shot to stardom and fame when he published his first book, In Search of Excellence, co-authored with Bob Waterman Jr. He went on to write many other iconic books, including his magnum opus, Liberation Management, an 834-page tome on the future of management. Malcolm Gladwell's outlier, tipping point, what the dog saw, David and Goliath set him up as one of the top greatest storytellers of our time. Between them, James Clear, Daniel Pink, Alex Hormozy, Brendan Burchard, and Tony Robbins have over 72 books, including epics like Atomic Habits, Free Agent Nation, 100 Million Leads, The Charge, and Money, Master the Game. Building IP is not a walk through the park. You have to put in the work. The works have to be groundbreaking, and it has to be done at scale. As they say, no cross, no crown. You can't become a global influencer in 1 year or even in 10 years. It took Peter Drucker over 60 years, and Tom Peters recently retired after 45 years. Tony Robbins has been at it for 43 years. You don't go out to become an influencer. You do work first, and the world carves out a niche for you if you are worthy. Start in your small necks of the woods. Most of us dissipate energies and are everywhere and nowhere. We are John Maxwell graduates. We are doing one certification. We are doing another certification in HR, in IP, in whatever. We are BWC graduates. We are IBMC graduates, but we never stay focused on a particular area. You release one 45-page book and you hire a brass band to celebrate your achievement. Sadly, this is not the way to go. If you want to build an empire, focus on what empire builders do and model, copy, steal until you become a master. Pablo Picasso famously said, good artists copy, great artists steal. But I'm not asking you to go and steal. We have been conditioned in this part of the world to believe in miracles. Our biggest industries, the churches, say there is nothing God cannot do. And we thunder, amen. Yet, God cannot lie. We are told a miracle is on the way. If only we can pray, pray, pray. You are admonished to pray until something happens. You are told to believe. You are the head and not the tail. Only you can pray. Nothing else matters. Yet, look at the sorry state of the most populous nation or black nation on earth. A nation of over 200 million people, which cannot generate up to 3,000 megawatts of electricity. While the small Republic of Ireland, with just 5 million people, generates 5,585 megawatts. A small republic like Belgium, with 11.5 million people, generates 79,831 megawatts of electricity. Nigeria cannot generate up to 3,000 megawatts. Heaven help those who help themselves. The internet is a leveler. If you play the game the right way, the algorithm will reward you accordingly. It takes time, but there is no discrimination. Narrow your focus. Pull back from trite, pedantic, popular, featherweight activities that you are doing and start engaging in strange activities you can write home about. You will stand out, you'll get noticed, and one day you'll be regarded as an influencer or a person of influence. It is said in every field, many are called, but few are chosen. Will you be one of the few? Let time be your judge. While I say bon voyage. In English, maybe I didn't say it well in French, safe journey. Meanwhile, if you believe it's time you made the move to position yourself as a KPI, why not get your IP, your Facebook off the ground before the end of this year? This will be the end of the episode. Until I come your way again, stay focused, stay energized, focus on those activities that will set you apart so that you become a global influencer. You